Here is your rewritten script for about 7 minutes, using the same competitor-style structure, but cleaner, more believable, safer for monetization, and better for an English-speaking 50-plus audience. Have you ever wondered why you feel weaker than you used to, even though you try to eat well, take your supplements, and stay active? Why getting up from a chair feels harder? Why climbing stairs takes more effort? Why carrying groceries, keeping your balance, or even walking across the room does not feel as easy as it once did? For many adults over 60, this is not just getting older. It is often muscle loss. And when that muscle loss builds slowly over time, it can affect almost everything in daily life. Your strength, your balance, your confidence, your energy. The good news is this: your breakfast can either work against your muscles or support them. And most people never realize how much that first meal of the day matters. Because after a full night without food, your body is ready for rebuilding. Your muscles need fuel. They need protein, they need the right nutrients, and they need them early. So today, I want to walk you through 5 breakfast foods that may quietly work against muscle strength, and 5 simple foods you can start adding in the morning to better support your muscles after 60. And number 5 is one of the easiest to use. Let's begin with what many people get wrong. The first mistake is relying on white bread in the morning. Toast may feel light and convenient, but on its own, it does not give your muscles much of what they need. It digests quickly, raises blood sugar fast, and leaves you with very little lasting support. That means your body gets energy, but not much rebuilding material. And when breakfast is built around quick carbs without enough protein, your muscles are not getting the message to stay strong. The second mistake is starting the morning with coffee and nothing else. Now, many people love coffee, and I am not saying you have to give it up, but if coffee is your breakfast, that is where the problem begins. After a night without food, your body needs nourishment. If all it gets is caffeine, you may feel more awake for a while, but your muscles still have not received the protein and nutrients they need. So if you enjoy coffee, I recommend having it after food, not instead of food. The third mistake is processed breakfast meats. Things like bacon, sausage, and deli-style meats may seem like an easy source of protein, but often they come with too much sodium and too much processing. And for many older adults, that is not the most helpful way to start the day. When possible, it is better to choose cleaner, simpler protein sources that support your body without all the extras. The fourth mistake is a breakfast that sounds healthy, but does not actually support muscle well enough. For example, oatmeal by itself, especially with very little protein. Oatmeal can be part of a good breakfast, but if it is just oats and a little low-fat milk, it may not give your muscles enough of what they need to rebuild well. The fifth mistake is refined cereal. It is fast, it is easy, and many people grew up trusting it. But most refined cereals are not a strong breakfast for muscle support. They are often low in high-quality protein and too easy to overeat without feeling satisfied. Now, let's move to the good news. What can you eat instead? Number 1. Greek yogurt. Plain Greek yogurt is one of the easiest muscle-friendly breakfast foods you can keep at home. It gives you a strong dose of protein, and that matters because protein is what helps support muscle repair. I recommend choosing plain Greek yogurt and adding a few berries or a small handful of nuts. That gives you protein, better staying power, and a more balanced start to the day. Number 2. Eggs. Eggs are simple, affordable, and very useful for older adults trying to support strength. They provide high-quality protein in a form your body can use well, and they are easy to prepare. Scrambled, soft-boiled, poached, whatever works for you. The important part is to stop fearing them and start using them wisely. A breakfast built around eggs can help you feel steadier and more satisfied through the morning. Number 3. Avocado. This one surprises some people. Avocado is not the highest protein food on the list, but it pairs beautifully with protein foods and helps create a more complete breakfast. It gives you healthy fats, helps meals feel more satisfying, and works well with eggs, yogurt, or other whole foods. Half an avocado on the side of your breakfast can turn a simple meal into something much more supportive. Number 4. Lean protein like chicken or turkey. Most people do not think of chicken or turkey as breakfast foods, but they can be a smart option, especially if you have leftovers from the night before. A few slices of roasted turkey or some chopped chicken with eggs can give your muscles exactly the kind of morning support they need. This is especially helpful for people who feel weak by late morning or who notice they are not getting enough protein early in the day. And now number 5, nuts and seeds. This is one of the easiest habits to add starting tomorrow. A small portion of walnuts, almonds, pumpkin seeds, or chia seeds can add texture, nutrients, and a little extra protein and healthy fat to breakfast. They work especially well added to Greek yogurt or oatmeal. And for many older adults, they are a simple way to make breakfast more complete without much effort. Now here is what I want you to remember. You do not need a complicated plan, you do not need expensive powders, you do not need extreme diets, and you do not need to change everything overnight. You just need to make breakfast work for your muscles instead of against them. So here is a simple morning formula. Start with protein, add healthy fats, keep quick sugars low, and make the meal satisfying enough that your body actually feels supported. For example, Greek yogurt with berries and nuts, eggs with avocado, oatmeal with Greek yogurt and seeds on the side, or eggs with leftover turkey and half an avocado. Simple, practical, and much more supportive than toast, cereal, or coffee alone. If you have been feeling weaker lately, if your balance is not what it used to be, if your legs feel less steady, or if daily tasks are becoming more difficult, do not ignore that. Your body may be asking for better support, not just more effort. And sometimes, the first place to begin is breakfast. Start tomorrow morning. Choose just one of these foods. Build from there. Stay consistent. Because when you give your muscles what they need early in the day, you give your body a better chance to stay strong, steady, and independent. And if this helped you, leave a comment and tell me which of these breakfast foods you already eat, and which one you are going to add first. I read every comment. Take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next video. If you want, I can now do the description, tags, hashtags, and thumbnail text for this video.